Hey everybody, we're back. It's Huge Popper Podcast. My brother Scott, and we got a special guest today, my son Andrew.
Oh yeah!
Welcome to the shit show.
Yes, welcome to the shit show.
Huge Pop shit show. Round
Your
one.
internet connection is unstable. Oh,
just like the WWE, unstable. Here we go. It's WrestleMania week.
Yes, we're gonna.
Thank you, Andrew, for being with us today. He has some pretty good insights on wrestling, so we'll have to hear his opinions on some stuff. And I think my brother and Andrew, we're going to be going over WrestleMania predictions. So it's going to be short and sweet, but we want to get some content out there.
This is night one. Night one.
Yep.
Night two will be on Thursday this week. So
awesome, man.
Hopefully
the shit show will be figured out by Thursday.
Hopefully.
If we do put it on there, it'll take like a week from now.
So anyways.
Knowing the internet connection.
So we're gonna go right into the matches, and I think we're starting off with Miz and Logan Paul versus the Mysterios. Andrew, you can go first.
I have the Mysterios winning because I highly doubt that the Miz will even get in the ring. I think he won't even get into the ring and fight from the Mysterios. And I think it's going to end up coming down to Logan Paul and then Dominic doing like a frog splash and Miz getting involved with it. Like the Miz getting involved with for the match and the Mysterios win. Miz just trying to like getting so mad, and then he's just getting so mad that he wants to almost he wanted to get in the ring probably.
I'm gonna with the whole Mysterios winning. I just can't see them let it. The heels typically in this situation don't win. Gotta send the fans home happy. Let the Mysterios win. But if I'm gonna throw a little monkey in the wrench, so to speak, and I think if the Miz and Logan Paul do win, it's because something happens. Ray and Dominic have a little
fight.
Yeah, a little cross.
Yeah.
But I doubt. Right. I don't see that happening. I think it's Mysterios winning because they're over like crazy right now.
I have to agree with you guys. I've been watching Raw for that purpose, the Miz and Logan Paul. I'm not a fan of Logan Paul. I'm not a fan, to be honest with you, of the Miz. I think that he's an awful character. I think it's bullshit. He needs to go back on reality TV, Big Brother. I don't care where he goes, but he needs to be off. I just don't like him. I'm not a fan, and that's okay. So I'm just a casual fan, guys. And I'm not a Logan Paul fan. I'm not even a Jake Paul fan. And if Jake or Logan want to come and fight me, you pay me millions of dollars to fight you. I don't care. I'll get knocked out by you guys. That's perfectly okay. But what I will say, I've been watching these guys. And they've done. It seems like WWE's done this before. Tried to, Dominic's not Ray's son; he's Eddie's son. They tried that angle before. Miz dipped into it during this last couple months, and they pulled off Ray's mask 2 weeks ago, and Ray got his mask back last night. And I'm going to say Rey Mysterio and Dominic win. I'm going to go opposite of what Matt said. I have a feeling, just based on the way Miz does all his partners. He did it to Johnny Morrison, and he's doing it to Jake or Logan. Logan's not happy. Because Miz left Logan high and dry.
Yeah,
I think Paul is going to turn on the Miz, and the Miz is going to be left getting beat.
That makes sense.
So I say the Mysterios do go over. I don't want to see Dominic break away from Ray. I think that's a stupid angle, but that's just my opinion.
So We'll go right into the Drew McIntyre Happy Corbin match. Honestly, okay, but
I think there's going to be involvement in this match, just like the a different match that I saw on a different on a night match. I think I'm going to say Madcap Moss gets involved without the referee knowing, and Madcap attack Drew McIntyre, and Baron Corbin he'll try to pin him, but I think Drew will just claim more on both, no matter what. But I think Drew will win.
I'm gonna go to follow the narrative, I guess. Drew McIntyre wins. I think finally Drew McIntyre gets his hands on Happy Corbin, and I think he's going to take him to Clay. And I think he's going to just absolutely dominate him. I don't think it's gonna. It's not going to be a squash match, but it's going to be one of those once, because Happy's going to run around to try to get away from Drew, but once Drew gets his hands on him, I think it's going to be gone. I think it's going to be a quick one once he decides to get in the ring and actually fight.
I'd have to agree with you. I want to see Drew McIntyre win. I think he will win. I think he'll finally get his hands on Happy Corbin. I got a chance to see Happy Corbin and Drew McIntyre in action a couple weeks ago live, and that was pretty cool. Drew McIntyre's a huge guy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Corbin's is a piece of work. I've never liked him, and it's just
he moves really well for a big man. He
does,
but his character, this happy Corbin stuff.
He won the jackpot. He's finally not poor. Good for him. Claymore Country.
Yep, good for him. Claymore Country. But if you've noticed on Raw the last couple of weeks, again, there's been some friction between Happy Corbin and whatever that guy's name is.
Madcap
Moss. And I think Madcap's going to say, you know what, dude? Bye. And I think Drew McIntyre wins. I think finally, like Drew said, he's going to get his hands on Happy Corbin once and for all and be done with this, because this storyline's got to be over.
Yeah, it's been going on for quite some time.
Drew McIntyre has bigger fish to fry, and so I think this will be a good match for him to win.
So let's go right into New Day versus Sheamus, Rich Holland, and their manager now, or sidekick, who used to be Pete Dunne.
That's
wow.
Okay. Butch.
Never expected that. Win that match, I'm just gonna go ahead and say New Day. I'm not saying this is I don't think this will happen since Big E's hurt. But if Big E does come back and he's already really good, Big E will get involved if Pete Dunne if he didn't get hurt. Pete Dunne will try to get involved. Big E will come out and basically beat Pete Dunne all the way in until they're out of the room. And the New Day end up winning with the Trouble in Paradise. If Big E was not hurt, that's probably what they would have done.
Gonna go ahead and say New Day wins that as well. I guarantee just be Kofi and Xavier Woods. I will guarantee that they will have Big E at ringside in some capacity. He probably won't with the match itself, but I guarantee he's there. It's WrestleMania. They're gonna put as many faces out there as they can. I see that Big E will be, and that's my prediction, is Big E will be at ringside, maybe as a distraction for one of them. I doubt he won't take a bump, but I think they'll be involved. I think New Day wins that.
It's a New Day. Yep. I believe that. I mean, why would you give Sheamus and Ridge Holland a win. I would not even think a good reason why WWE would give Ridge Holland and
Don't get me wrong, Ridge Holland's a great athlete, and he's really good at what he does. But he's not. This is his first WrestleMania. I just can't see him.
I don't see you giving it. Oh, I do see Big E going to be there. You're gonna, because Vince is going to want to load it up with stars.
Yeah.
Whether it's, I don't know how extensive his neck injury is right now. I don't know if he's at all able to do anything.
He's been posting stuff on social media that he's getting better. So
I say New Day wins. And I say Big E is there, maybe as a distraction, nonetheless for Pete Dunne, and then so I say I'd go with you guys, New Day.
Also, I really think that the Sheamus and Holland tag team makes zero sense.
Oh, it makes absolute. I mean, even when I watched them live a couple weeks ago, it was not. I was like, garbage.
Yeah.
Why are you guys together? Why are you even? No, I agree.
I bet Ridge Holland would be way better than himself, and he would probably at least win the U.S. title or Intercontinental title.
Right, I believe you.
By himself.
Absolutely.
I could see at WrestleMania them getting mad at each other, just going at it.
Yeah.
So next one up, we're gonna go Edge, AJ Styles.
Ooh.
Two of my favorite. Doing the Rated R Superstar today. Little Edge.
That's
throwback.
Isn't that on night 2?
No, that's on night 1. That's what that MSN had on night 1.
All right.
Like I said, night one is better than night 2 if you really compare cards. But you go ahead with the yeah.
With the Edge and AJ match, I think it'll be a back and forth match, constant moves against each other. I actually really think Edge will pull off the win. And if AJ wins, it'll be for a certain reason to get like a storyline with them again and go back and forth. If AJ wins, there has to be something on. His Edge is like the better superstar, in my opinion. Is a better superstar, but also the most that you would have to have win at WrestleMania.
Gotcha.
See, I'm up in the air on this one as far as like it's gonna win. I have Edge highlighted to win, because he's one of my all-time favorites, and I want to see him win in one more match because he got screwed at last year's Mania.
Oh yeah,
horribly.
Mm-hmm.
Can't end because I have a feeling this is his last hurrah. This is his last go around. I don't think he's going to be back around much longer. He still looks great. He still is great on the mic. He's still in condition to do it, but with that neck that he's had and everything, I just think this might be his last Mania, and I think I'm going to pick him. If AJ wins, it's not going to hurt my feelings any. But I think if AJ does win, you'll see AJ in some sort of title for the next couple of months.
Oh yeah.
Maybe heading to SummerSlam, gunning for the U.S. Championship. Him and Finn have a match at SummerSlam. That'd be 2 former Bullet Club leaders going at it. I think that would be a lot of fun to watch. I don't think it's really done on a big stage, so it could be fun with that.
Also, I'd love to see another good match. Would be 2 good strikers, AJ and Damian Priest.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go with Edge.
Also, clean sweep on Edge. I think
love
we've all
Edge.
kind of picked.
I love Edge. I love the darkness of his character where it's at right now. He's great on the mic.
That new theme song really,
yeah,
that's fire.
I'm not a big fan of AJ. I do like the idea that maybe he could be in a match with Finn Balor down the road. Maybe back at NXT and go against Dolph Ziggler. I'm gonna be on the. I'll go on the.
He's a hater. He's a hater. He hates
I'm just
on
gonna
my
go out
boy
on a
AJ.
limb. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this. AJ Styles is an NXT caliber wrestler. And that's it.
He's a main event talent.
I disagree, bro. I think he can main event on stand up and deliver. Maybe he could stand up and deliver a win. I don't know, but he wasn't good with Omos. He wasn't good with the other goons he was
Boss
with.
made him not good at that point. I don't think that
Yeah.
has anything to do with AJ. I think it's all the
Just don't like it. I just think Edge is gonna win. I think Edge is much better talent. I think, but I do believe I agree with you. This is Edge's last run. Thankfully, he falls in the line with Sting and all them big guys are trying to make one more run. It's over. It's done.
that era just needs to go away at this point. I mean,
Yeah,
all those guys.
I agree.
It sucks. Like Randy.
Randy, don't you say anything poorly about Randy or
Oh.
that boy is nasty. He can still go.
He's huge.
Like go when he's like 6 years old.
So we'll move to the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Rick Boogs and Shinsuke versus the Usos. Go ahead.
I think it's obvious the Usos are gonna win. They're not gonna strip the titles just like that with Shinsuke and Rick. They're not just gonna have Shinsuke and Rick Boogs win the match at WrestleMania. I could see them winning at a different point when the Usos are champions, but it makes zero sense why they would strip the titles off of the Usos. It makes me mad if they will. Because Roman has the title, the Usos have the title. They need to keep their titles at least for another year.
I'm in the. It would be an absolute travesty if the Usos lost the championships. I think it would be horrible. It's badness and it's bad, and it just doesn't. Rick Boogs, a champ, really? Come on.
He did beat Jey Uso though.
I'm two shits less if he beat Jey Uso one-on-one. I think that Rick Boogs as a champion is ridiculous. He's a gimmick.
It'd be so funny.
He just needs to. I mean, I love what he does with Shinsuke. He's a great sidekick for Nakamura,
Yeah.
but he's a talent. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go Usos. I'm gonna go Bloodline retains and keeps their streak alive.
Yeah, what's Rick? It would be a lot to put him in even another chance.
There's my pick.
But we're down since
Day one is.
I'm gonna go Shinsuke
Hey,
Nakamura.
tomorrow we're definitely gonna be showing you some Bloodline.
Shinsuke Nakamura, man.
Yeah.
6'9" Nakamura and Boogs, and I have a reason. I think Shinsuke deserves a title. I like the tag team. Rick Boogs, I've seen him in action. I think he can wrestle. And why not? Pat McAfee is going to go over. So why not give Pat McAfee something to cheer about, right? So
I love Pat McAfee.
I do too.
Pat
So,
McAfee's my favorite part of SmackDown.
so Pat McAfee, he's going to get in the ring with them and he's going to jam out. And Shinsuke's going to win. And Boogs. I have a reason why, because I think that you're going to see some issues. You're already seeing issues with the Bloodline.
True.
And that's why I go with Shinsuke Nakamura and Boogs.
So we can go Raw Women's Championship up next.
Yeah. Let's see. Belair versus Becky Lynch.
Now, go ahead.
Makes me mad that Belair is even in there. And honestly, if you go back to the Elimination Chamber, their match. It sucked. It was a good match how it came down to Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, and Bianca Belair. But letting Bianca Belair win again, it makes zero sense. Why they would. She already have an opportunity. Yes, Becky Lynch may have won it at SummerSlam because Carmella got her, or Becky Lynch attacked her in her debut. She had to have won, otherwise how would they have made the debut? But in my opinion, I would rather have seen Alexa Bliss win than Belair, or I would have rather seen Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania.
I agree.
Rhea
I would
Ripley
have rather seen Alexa Bliss, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think Rhea still needs her WrestleMania moment. I think that comes next year.
Yep. She wins the title. No, she goes in the title like they did with Brock and Roman, and basically she's a 2 champ.
Who do you got?
I'm gonna go ahead and say wins. Becky wins against Belair. If Belair does win, then probably her husband Montez Ford, they'll win their match.
Part of me when I picked my winner here, part of me died on the inside a little bit. I hate the fact that they will probably do this, but Becky's run as champion is done. I think they're gonna. I'm picking Bianca to win this. I hate her. I hate her character. That long hair is absolute garbage. I just think that Vince and the rest of his creative are eating this up and think that Bianca's just this new huge going to jam down our throats, just like hustle, loyalty, and respect. I'm the EST, and say your prayers, eat your vitamins, and train and be wholesome. They like that, and Becky's not that. She's the anti-establishment at this point. I think they go Bianca. Here you go. Have another run. And it's gonna be a good match. I don't think it's gonna be a squash match or anything stupid. I think they're going to have themselves an actual good, because they didn't have that before.
I agree with you. It's true. Normally in these type of matches for Belair and Becky, normally the good person wins, like Belair at this point. But if you were going off true, what I want to win is Becky Lynch.
I'm gonna go with what I want to win. I agree, Matt. I can't stand Bianca Belair. I think it was complete garbage when she won at WrestleMania last year. Was it last year?
No.
Whatever she won in her family.
Oh yeah, it was last year against
Bianca won last year. Yeah, Bianca won last year.
That was dumb. I love Becky Lynch's character. I can't stand her husband's character, but I like her character. She's a hard ass. I think she needs to be the face of WWE Raw and women's division. There's a lot of people I'd like to see up against her. Like I would love to see Alexa Bliss and her to go at it. I'd love to see Liv Morgan and her to go at it.
I want to see Becky versus Rhea.
Ripley. There's a lot that they can do with Becky Lynch. So I don't think Vince is dumb enough. Maybe he is. I don't think he's dumb enough to take it off Becky Lynch.
I would hope not. That's your golden goose.
So I like Becky Lynch in this one.
And also, if Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins will win.
We're gonna have to go rapid fire here for this one. Charlotte and Ronda.
Ronda's gonna win.
Ronda. Flair. Now I can say this: Charlotte Flair. She's done.
I think Ronda wins as well. I think Ronda just absolutely beats the living daylights out of
yeah.
Charlotte. I think it might. I actually might see it as a squash match. I think that
Yep.
We have Seth Rollins versus Owens, and
Cody Rhodes.
It's going to be Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
And my thing with that one, I was actually reading this thing today, that there's speculation that Cody comes back with one of two different people at his side. One of them being Bo Dallas, since he's a legacy, or Ted DiBiase Jr.
True.
They're saying that Ted would be a perfect fit for that, but I think Cody Rhodes wins that one if he's the guy on Seth Rollins.
Everybody wants to say it's Cody Rhodes. All the arrows are heading towards it's Cody Rhodes. All the media, everybody wants us to believe it's Cody Rhodes. It probably is. But I have to throw this little thing in. I read some wrestling stuff today. If you paid attention to Raw over the last 3 weeks, they've been gearing up for Veer Mahone. And his Raw debut is April 4th. Everybody got their panties in. Everybody's got their hopes up that it's Cody Rhodes, which is to be all right. And Cody Rhodes will beat the hell out of Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
But I would not be surprised, because this is how WWE does it. They're gonna throw some stupid newbie in there, and I think it could be Veer Mahone. It would make sense for him to come, on Raw, coming on Raw on April 4th. I believe it's going to be Cody Rhodes, and if it is, Cody Rhodes wins. You can't put Cody Rhodes in that match and make him lose.
And one last thing before Drew's got to exit. The Stone Cold Steve Austin on the KO. We all know how that's going to happen, or what's going to happen there. I think that Stone Cold's going to end up stunning KO. You're not going to have Stone Cold.
No.
And he'll be like, let's have a beer, yada, yada, yada. Pour it on his face, stun him, give him a couple birds, and then,
walk off.
Have his WrestleMania moment. And
that's how you got to do that. I mean, that's obvious. That's what they're going to do.
If it's an actual match, I would be surprised.
But I'm going to switch spots with Drew real quick, and we can finish this.
See you, Drew.
Yep. Bye.
But yeah, I'm not too excited about the Kevin Owens show and the Stone Cold. It's set up to be Stone Cold doing exactly what you said. He's going to play around for a little while, joke around with Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is going to say something stupid. Stone Cold's going to ask for some beer, crack a beer, toast to the beer. Kevin Owens, all that good stuff that you've seen with whatever. By the way, did you see what happened at last night's Raw? The crowd was like, what?
Yeah.
Brock played into it a little bit. Reigns said, shut up. So I think that match is going to be a squash. I think that's what I hate about WWE. They have too many star players and not enough storylines to go around. That's why you're creating on the limb a KO show with Steve Austin. Sure, Steve Austin's in his hometown. You got to do something. He's got to be there. He's got to be there. And the thing with Seth Rollins, I don't think they did Cody right by doing it this way. If that's who it is, I think there's some people on TikTok that said it might be Shane McMahon or Elias. I think that would be stupid. But I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Yeah. The woke culture has Veer Mahan. Oh.
Well, he's a beast, man. I've seen that guy. He's a beast. That would be a good match.
I think he's too big, though. I think he's too big to, because if you have count, you best have him absolutely squash Seth Rollins. He better squash him.
Yeah.
He
So
better.
yep, I agree.
But night one, if you look at night one versus night two has Brock Lesnar, Roman, and that's about it. I mean, you got
Pretty much.
Pat McAfee versus
Austin Theory.
Austin Theory.
The women's tag team match, RK Bro, Sami Zayn and Johnny Knoxville, and Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. At night 2's gonna suck.
It sucked last year too, if I remember right.
Yeah. That's why I hate so many matches like this. They could have done a little bit better one night and have some big matches.
Well, yeah, I mean, have all your championships on one night.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can have that.
It's just
I know you can, because I do it on my video game.
Right. It's just a money thing.
I mean,
it's a money thing for Vince. Let's fill the stadium 2 nights in a row.
And I'm not. That's. But you're spending more money doing that too.
You are, but like I think you were just getting ready to say, no other promotion, even indie promotion, the only other promotion that does it is Tokyo.
Yeah, New Japan.
Yeah, they do.
They have they Tokyo Dome out.
Yeah,
both nights. I don't want to say it's like a 3-night deal.
Right. Right. I don't know. I just think I don't know. That's my frustration with WWE, because they put too much on their plate. They have too many, just like AEW has too many big talents. They're going to run into the same thing. You know, that's why I don't like 2 shows, because Raw, in my opinion, sucks ass. SmackDown is WWE's show. NXT used to be a second place. Now they're just NXT. And it's because they have so many people, a lot of fillers and a lot of stars. And you have a problem with that. I mean, it's just.
There's a new woman on NXT.
Mm-hmm.
She has a lot of people's attention, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Where did I see?
I can't remember what her name is, but
wasn't there a new lady that showed up on Raw last night? Oh, I can't. I don't know. Maybe not. But
women.
But yeah, that night 1 I think is gonna be a good night. We'll see. So anyway, we're Huge Pop Wrestling. Hopefully things will get back. It's not been a fun year, man. It's been a rough year. We've all been sick. We want to bring you guys content. We want to get things going better. But it just seems like we're having some stumbling blocks. But I think we'll get there.
we
want to do 2 weekly shows. We want to do some I know I'm gonna do some unboxings, stuff like that. We'll see what happens. But today was a little struggle because I haven't used my computer in about 3 weeks, and there's things that are not working right. I don't know if my computer needs to upload again or what. I don't know, but we want to bring you guys good content, and we're just like casual wrestling fans, so we're real people. We're not going to put on a fake show.
I'm not here for a check. I'm here to talk wrestling.
Yeah, we are. I can name a bunch of names on Twitch and Twitter and YouTube, but I'm not going to drop names. They've been doing it for a while. We're starting out. I think that we can produce a good show. Matt and I think we can produce a good show, to be honest with you. It'll take time.
It will.
But we're relaunching. Today's our first episode, WrestleMania prediction night
WrestleMania week.
WrestleMania week. So stay tuned, guys. Look for this video to upload on YouTube. and Facebook possibly. Hopefully I can figure that out. So,
And if you're, hold on, I'm gonna send you a picture, Scotty.
Check us out on Huge Pop Wrestling YouTube channel and Huge Pop Wrestling Twitch. You send it.
Hold on, it's not. It's to your text message. That's the woman that I'm talking about. Her name's Nikita Lyons.
Dang, she's built.
Yeah.
Was she at NXT?
Yeah, she's on NXT. You should YouTube her finisher.
All right. Pretty good.
It's
Interesting. That could be good.
It's interesting.
Sweet.
Nikita Lyons.
I want to pay tribute to Scott Hall. Grew up watching Scott Hall, NWO. Sad passing.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
You know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here.
I mean, I used to love watching him come out with that toothpick, and he'd go, "Hey, yo," then he'd go, you know, and it's sad. He's was a good guy. Kevin Nash and him that was pretty sweet. So
I actually
hats off to him and his family. So
I actually started recently went back and started watching that era.
yeah.
Started right from the night that he appeared, made a promo. I'm actually in the process. Andrew and I actually just watched yesterday Sting's first appearance afters.
Yeah.
Where he was just sitting there. So
Good stuff. I just hope wrestling gets back to that because I just do. So that's night one. Thursday will be night two predictions. Hopefully different. I mean, if we have to do this for a bit to figure this stuff out. So, and then weekly reviews and rumors after that. So
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
So Huge Pop Wrestling fans, we love you guys. Thank you for support. Hopefully you guys can come in and
if you have something else that you guys want us to review, whatever, leave a comment.
Comment below. Yeah.
We got WWE Network. We can check out any old school. Give us a specific date of a Raw that you want us to check out.
Right.
A moment that you want us to look at. I'll give you of it. I just have to probably go back and rewatch it.
Yep.
So
Q&As, anything, just comment on below. Hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button.
And tell a friend.
And it's just the thing is if no one subscribes or follows, we still do this because that's what we like to do. He lives in Michigan, I live in Florida, so what better way to video chat, talk about wrestling?
Maybe this summer we might do a special
sit down live together.
Do this live.
So, all right, guys.
All right, have a good one, guys.
HPW, guys. Love you guys.
Check her out.
See ya.
See ya.